What's cracking, Money Boilers? My name is Bunny Tears, and welcome to my informational video, my tips and tricks video on how to improve your game in Black Ops 2 and how to rank up fast in Black Ops 2. Now I'm going to go through both. You may have heard half of it before, kind of one side of it before, but you won't have heard both before. Now it's pretty simple. The only thing you have to do to improve your game in Black Ops 2 and to rank up extremely quickly, the fastest way in my opinion, is to play sharpshooter. Now, I know if you follow YouTubers and you follow commentators, you would have heard that before in regards to ranking up. However, I'm also going to go over how it helps to improve your game in general in Black Ops 2. So first we'll go through the ranking up, since you might have heard that before. The only way you can use sharpshooter to help rank up very, very quickly is if whenever a gun becomes available to you as you level up, you unlock that gun immediately. So you need to make sure that all of the guns that are available to you are unlocked. You need to use all of the unlock tokens you have to make sure all of the guns are unlocked, all of the available ones, and every time another one becomes available, you need to unlock that immediately. The reason you do this is because when you go into sharpshooter, it comes up with random guns every, I think, minute. I think they last for a minute, so it shifts the weapons every minute. It shifts them into things that are completely random, weapons that you might not have ever used before. However, while you're using that weapon in sharpshooter, you can actually do the challenges for that weapon. So it does count towards your challenges when you use it. So for example, if I hadn't used this 5.7 before, I would now be completing challenges for this 5.7 because I'm using it in this sharpshooter. However, you can only complete the challenges to a weapon if you have unlocked it when it becomes available. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is, if you unlock all of the available weapons to you, every time it randomly gets selected in sharpshooter, you'll be completing challenges for that weapon, meaning that you could essentially complete the first 3 challenges on 5 different weapons in one game. I mean, it's ridiculous. Normally, in a game of, let's say, Demolition, things like that, I generally do quite well, and I'll get between 5 and 10,000 XP, whereas in sharpshooter, if I get pretty lucky with the random guns that come out, even if I don't, I'll be getting from 25 to 30,000 XP. Now that is insane. That's more than 3 times the amount. So think about it. That's pretty simple. You've probably heard it before. However, I'm now going to talk about how it helps to improve your game. Sharpshooter helps to improve your general game in Black Ops 2 because of the fact that you are using the less overpowered weapons consistently. I know what that sounds like. It sounds like it's complete rubbish. However, if you think about it, if you get really, really good at using the underpowered weapons in Black Ops 2 by playing sharpshooter, by using these guns when they randomly come up in the sharpshooter kind of order, you're going to notice that you become a very, very good player using underpowered weapons. Now, what does that mean? It means that the skill that you have on this... Get turned on, by the way. My God, get turned on. I'm about to go on a ridiculous streak with this pistol, by the way. Just keep watching. But what that means is, if you're extremely good with the underpowered weapons, your skill isn't being gained from having a powerful weapon. Your skill is being gained from what you are learning in the game. Snapping onto targets quickly, using guns effectively, kind of assessing the sway, assessing the recoil, and also assessing people's general kind of behavior in-game and things like that. So you gain your skills from things that have nothing to do with the weapon that you're using. What does this mean? This means that when you do then, outside of sharpshooter, bring back your favorite weapon, you're not only going to be getting the perks of having an overpowered weapon, which is going to make you do better in certain games, but also you're going to have the perks of the skills that you gain from sharpshooter, which include all of the things like player position, recoil, etc, etc. You're going to have all of those on top of that. So you won't have to rely on using overpowered weapons anymore, because you will be an overpowered player. Now, it does take a while. You'll have to play sharpshooter for maybe a week straight, and then I promise you, you will notice a huge increase in all of your scores in sharpshooter in regards to leveling up quickly, and outside of sharpshooter in regards to your general performance as a player. Another thing that's in this sharpshooter gameplay, which will actually help you out hugely outside of sharpshooter, is the fact that radar is constantly on. Now, this can only help you in certain ways. For example, because radar's constantly on, you can't relate that back to game modes where radar isn't constantly on. However, with radar constantly on, it means that not only are you practicing with all the underpowered weapons, overpowered weapons, and your general game skill, but you're also practicing how to behave when radar is on for the enemies and when radar is on for yourself. So from now on, when you play this game, after a while, when you go back into a normal game mode and you hear enemy UAVs online, you'll know exactly how you need to behave to survive, because throughout this entire game the enemy always has UAV. Not only that, but when you get a UAV outside of sharpshooter, you'll know exactly how to behave then, because you're so used to it in this game mode. Another thing is the fact that not only the guns are random, but the attachment on the guns are random, meaning that you're going to find a number of different combinations you might not have even thought of before that work well for you. Alright then guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button below, it helps me out hugely. You can also click the subscribe button in the bottom left to become one of the bunny ballers and stay up to date on my future videos. I got Let's Plays on Walking Dead and Minecraft coming out today. And also, please subscribe and share this video, because I want to see the Call of Duty community just getting more skilled in general. I need more of a challenge, we all need more of a challenge, and I think it'd be amazing. Anyway guys, bunny out bitches.